Welcome to another video. And this video is going to be short. We're going to get straight to the point. It's not going to be long at all, but today we're going to be talking about knowing the difference between your ego and your intuition. Knowing when to entertain your ego and knowing when to just be and accept and connect with your intuition. Alright, we're going to get straight to the point. So, the other day, I was walking to this park, but I left my phone at home. I decided to leave my phone in the crib to just go in this park. And as I'm on my walk, I realized that my ego was like, okay, what should we talk about? What should we do? What should we entertain? But my intuition was like, nothing. There's nothing to think about. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to be entertained by at the moment. Just be. And so I had to accept that. And I'm like, okay. Once I came to that acceptance, it's like that light switch. It just flipped. My ego turned off and I started to just be truly. Once I came to that acceptance, it was easier to be in that moment. And within that moment, everything became even more intense, even more alive. And I want to bring this up. The more you're in the moment, the more you're able to feel, the more you're able to see. Not just your external, but your internal reality. The more and easier it is to connect with the things inside of you and outside of you. That's how it is when you're able to just be and accept and flow fully with control and surrendering. Because I also felt my ego was just like, okay, there's something that we have to do. There's something that we have to think and talk about in order to feel a certain way when there's nothing to do or talk about. Yeah, I could have talked about bills, or I could have talked about my next plan, or how I'm going to do this, or what my day at work is going to look like. Nah. Because that's just going to add on even more obstacles. Instead, I already have an intuitive knowing of how I want things to be, how I want things to go. I already speak it out into existence. So instead of continuing to rely on the when and the how, I must first accept to surrender fully. And like I said, flow with control instead of, like I just said, I need to go up and go get it. I need to have everything planned out and structured. And, that's just because once you surrender to the flow, you realize that everything that you seek is seeking you. You are the magnet. I am the magnet. So therefore, I don't have to chase. My desires look at me as the desire. My desires desire me more than I desire my desires. And that's just with life in general. And once again, once you come to that knowing, that acceptance, everything flows and much more easier. There's less blockages. There's less worry. There's less planning. I'm not saying that things aren't going to be structured well, but there's not much, I need to do this in this form in A, B, C, D, or 1, 2, 3. No, there's no steps to this shit. That's why I said surrender. There's levels. But also when you realize when you surrender to the flow, there's also no levels. There's nothing. It's just acceptance. It's just what it is, you feel me? And so I say all this to say, truly know the difference between your ego and your intuition. Know when to entertain your ego, know when to shut that shit down. Know to be in the moment. Know to be in the moment with acceptance. Everything is much more clear. Because your ego can trick you. It can make you think that you need to think about things that you're worried about, or make you think that you need to think and entertain bullshit, basically. Entertain another thought when there shouldn't be no thought to really be entertained. Like I said, having an intuitive knowing, speaking that shit into existence, having that shit set, and watch everything flow. But it's not just like, okay, I'm gonna speak these things into existence, kick my leg up on the couch and just do no thing. Don't take that too literal. Use your discernment. But anyways, listen to your intuition. Know when to have that balance between entertaining your ego and then listening to your intuition. All things is not what it seems. At all. And if you made it this far, I appreciate you for tuning in to this video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. If you have any comments, add them down below. You feel me? And yeah, we're gonna be talking about more things like this because that was a very interesting experience. A very, very interesting experience. Acceptance comes with a lot of will and strength. If you have a lot of worry or survival or fear, it's hard to just accept and be. So overcome those challenges.